Good morning, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100% coming to you from the park, sitting on a rock here by a fountain. I don't know if you can hear the water fall. It sounds really beautiful this morning. I hope all of you are having a good morning and deciding to focus on something positive. It was raining this morning, got a little sun coming through now. I'm grateful to be sharing this video with you. I'm going to do the Sacred Path cards today. This is my book, and it's based on Native American tradition, and these are the tools that I use. This is a tarot deck that is a native tarot deck. I'm not sure which card layout I'm going to use. I'm thinking probably, let's see, there's different card spreads. I think today I'm going to do, I did the Sacred Mountain spread yesterday. Let's do the Tipi spread today. It's a little bit of a longer reading. It's a, oops, excuse me, the wind's gonna blow a little bit. So the Tipi spread is an 8-card spread. Right here, this is what it looks like. So the Tipi spread gives an overall view of life's lessons you have created and reveals the future impact of how you are handling those lessons. In the Tipi, we find the home that lodges us and the familiar things that nurture our sense of self. The conical shape of the Tipi allows the wheel of life's energy to spiral to and from the Great Star Nation. The Tipi is also a movable lodge, demonstrating the flexibility of our people and reflecting the continued need for such flexibility in the changing world. The Tipi spread clarifies one's position in an often confusing world. So this is a good reading for me today. The wind spirits are really picking up. So if the camera blows over, sorry, we'll pick it up and try again. Anyway, I think it's still running. Yes, it is. Anyway, so we're going to do the Tipi spread out of the Sacred Path cards today. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. Hope all of you are focusing on something positive. Get out in some nature. Get away from the societal baloney that's going on with all this COVID-19 bullshit. I don't even think COVID-19 is real, but I don't know. They can modify test results and all that other dumb shit to make people believe that they're sick. So I worked in healthcare. I know. And lab results get mixed up, and I'm not buying it. If I'm meant to die, I'm gonna die. I don't think COVID's gonna kill me. I'm not buying into it. They infect your mind with all these scary thoughts, and then before you know it, just the mental thoughts stress you out, and then stress is what kills you. Stress is what kills you. Trust me. Long-term care nursing, stressful. That damn near killed me. That and addiction and homelessness and hopelessness. So I'm maybe homeless, but I'm not hopeless. And things are always working out for me. I work in the spiritual realms. I know the physical existence isn't really reality. It's not the real reality. The spiritual strength is where it's at. Your bullshitty illusion of power in the physical world only lasts so long. So if you're in that spot, enjoy that fake power while it lasts. It's only an illusion. When your title is stripped away, who are you then? I know who I am. Great Mystery knows who I am. I'm connecting the crooked road and the red road for people that are like me, that want a solution, that want to live in a solution, that want to go somewhere in their life besides where they've been. Addiction has nearly taken my life several times. I'm no longer a slave to it, or anybody else for that matter. So we're going to draw. So the Tipi spread clarifies one's position in an often confusing world. Yes, the physical is an illusion, which can be really confusing if you are not heart chakra connected to a divine source to guide you. It can be a pretty scary place, especially if you live up in your head. I say I've been brain training a long time, and that's the truth. Because when you grow up in a home that is mentally ill, you pick up mentally ill conditioning, and until you learn how to recondition your brain, you're going to keep thinking the same sick thoughts that lead to illness, and you don't get well. So it's taken a lot of mental strength and ability to accept where I'm at and keep going. Because according to the people in this world, maybe I'm, should be hopeless or, downtrodden, or I don't really care what other people think, as long as I lay my head down at night and love myself and know that higher power loves me, great mystery, whatever you want to call it, a divine energy loves me, and I love myself, then it's going to be all right. So, see, the sun is shining upon me and my rock. There's life after destruction, disaster, broken heart, broken family, broken spirit. I've had my will broken by others. When I was a child, I had no choice. But I have a choice today. So that's why I'm out here doing this video for myself and others like me. So here we go. I'm going to draw 8 cards. Great Mystery, Angels and a Set of Masters, I asked you to guide this reading and help me channel messages from Great Spirit so that I can pull from the spirit world and bring a message to myself and the collective on how to continue walking this great red road in beauty and with love and joy in my heart, regardless of how hard it has gotten or will get. I trust that you know better than me. Thank you. So 8 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I think I put that up here. So the first card represents the past or the lesson completed. And this is Heyoka, which is what I am. I'm an emotional empath. My birthday is the 22nd of next month. 22 is the Heyoka. It's the humor of opposites. So that is the first card, which represents the past or lesson just completed. So we'll look up 22. We'll get there eventually here. So 22. Aho, Heyoka, make me laugh so I can be human again. Allow me to see my crooked path and the trickster as my friend. Aho, Heyoka, how contrary you can be, yet you make me learn. Aho, Heyoka, the joke's on me, but next time it's your turn. The Heyoka is a contrary clown who holds total wisdom and teaches the people through laughter and opposites. If the trickster has appeared on your horizon, you are in for a barrel of laughs. You may be doing exactly the opposite of what you need to be doing and are about to get busted for it. Stop leaking your creative energy onto other people's problems or high drama. Stop being so serious and crack a smile, or a coyote will dog your dreams. Remember that some days you are the fire plug and some days you are the dog. That goes for everyone, so don't let getting pooped on get you down. Learning through laughter or opposites can be fun. The keynote to the Heyoka card is to lighten up and start balancing the sacredness with irreverence. If you are just being stubborn, it may be time to create a contrary lesson that will force you to crack up, crack a smile, or trick you into going into the crack of the universe to find out what's really important. So that's my past lesson, or our past lesson for collective that we have just completed. The second card represents the Tipi door, which is the present. This door represents the lesson we are learning in the present moment. War bonnet. Advance. So this is the lesson we're learning in the present moment. 26. War bonnet of the warrior clan. Honors you have earned. Eagle feathers, lofty thoughts, courage you have learned. Teach us of the forward thrust, advancing to the right. Parley now, counsel fire, wisdom true and bright. The war bonnet was the symbol of a chief, a warrior whose counsel was sought because of his wisdom was recognized by others. He had come to terms with his personal medicine. He had earned the right to wear the war bonnet because he knew how to advance himself through the acts of bravery, advance his clan through counting coup, and advance the tribe or nation through providing for all of its members. The war-bonneted chiefs of Native America won the coup feathers in their bonnets through serving the needs of the people. The war bonnet has appeared in your cards today. It is time to advance. Do not waste energy on going backward or staying in the doldrums. You are now able to move to the next step on the sacred path. Like a war-bonneted chief, you have earned the right to learn the next set of life's mysteries. Take your medicine bundle and all of the strength it represents and charge forward. The advance can be on any level. Your spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional healings are understood through life's experiences. You can now approach your destiny with every feather you have earned, marking your past victories and seeing the destiny you have chosen emerging before you. Your medicine is strong and will allow the advancement you need at this time. So that's a hopeful card. That is the door present, represents the lesson that we're learning in the present moment. So I'm charging forward with my medicine bundle, which is the next card I just drew. Oh, isn't that funny? The third card is the future that lives on the other side of the present moment. That future is totally dependent on our living the present, so the future will be supported. So 28, allies and support. You must know who your allies and support people are. The real ones. That takes a lot of hard knocks and just learning discernment. 28. I speak that from life, truth. Symbols of connections with allies of the earth, medicine to heal us and give us rebirth. Talents to honor, abilities to praise, strength and compassion guide our medicine ways. The medicine bundle is a collection of items that has come to you in a variety of ways that represents the totems of your power animals or allies among nature. In a medicine bundle, You might find a seed pod, a tobacco tie, a ball of dried sap from a pine tree, a scalp lock, an elk tooth, horsehair, a crystal quartz, an otter tail, a stone person, a special string of beads, and or any other item that represents medicine to the bundle's owner. In ancient times, many of these items were of special significance among the tribes and nations of Native America. If the medicine bundle has come into your hands today, you are being asked to honor the wisdom of our ancestors and the allies. If you are not sure what the messages are, look at the strengths that are now being given to you and count them as your personal medicine. The assistance is supporting your present path and should be recognized as blessings from your medicine helpers. Through them, you may find the courage to support the self. The focus of this card tells you that you are not alone. The path may be difficult at this time, but you are being supported during your climb. The path is progressing easily. If the path is progressing, I can't talk. If the path is progressing easily, you are in alignment with the allies and are experiencing their assistance. Be grateful, and I am. In all instances, you are being asked to note who is helping and see if you can return the favor by supporting others, and I do. The assistance of the medicine helpers does not falter when you stumble on your path. By example, you should also remain true to others you have assisted. Betrayal after trust is deadly. To have allies, you must learn how to be one. Yes. So honor your medicine bundle and allies. Otherwise, they just go away. Go help somebody else. Okay. So that was, the future is totally dependent on, depending upon my support people, my allies, and the medicine bundle, which I am grateful for. That will ensure that the future will be supported. The fourth card is the lodgepole card, which is the structure that holds the canvas or hides of the teepee in place. This card expresses the structure needed to sustain your present activities. So, shawl, returning home. So I don't know if you can see the rainbow in that waterfall. It's a really beautiful card. So 35, this is the lodgepole card, and 35 here. Let's see, the shawl. Earth Mother welcomes her children home when they have lost their way. The trail was lonely and so long. She whispers for them to stay within the protection of the shawl, where love abides again. Their hearts may open to recall all relations as their friends. Many people across the world have heard the saying, home is where the heart is. Traveling bands of Native Americans have known that each time they broke camp and moved to another location, home moved with them. Home was not necessarily the movable dwellings or belongings of the tribal people, but rather their connection to the Earth Mother and to each other. The home of any gypsy, nomad, or wanderer lives inside the hearts of those loved ones who represent security and nurturing no matter where that traveler may be. And I am heart connected to many people. You know who you are. It is a true bond that is forever. If the shawl has fallen across your shoulders, you're being invited to return home. If you have forgotten yourself recently, it is now time to remember your essence and your potential. If you have walked a crooked trail by falsely judging others, it is now time to come home to the loving heart and see the value in all paths and chosen lessons. You may be coming home to the magic that you once believed in, or to a new sense of well-being. But in every case, you are returning to a temporarily forgotten state of being. In every life, there is a need to return to the simplicity of happiness. If you have forgotten how to find the simple truths that once supported your inner joy, it is time to return home. Wearing the shawl is coming home to the arms of the Earth Mother and being loved. The responsibility of taking the shawl is being loving to others who have forgotten the sacred path or the way home. And I've tried to provide that for others along my, oops, my cards are blowing away. Excuse me a moment. I'm back. I've tried to provide that for others along my journey just because I know how hard it was for me. I've sacrificed my time and my sanity for others that have been walking the crooked trail to try to help them because I've been suicidal. I've been there. I know what that's like to want to give up and quit and hate people and, you know, go inside and not come out. So that's a lonely place to be. I've been there. It's miserable. So let's see. This is the 5th card. The 5th card is the Lodge Medicine card. Each teepee has symbols of protection painted on the hide covering that represent the dweller's personal medicine. This card denotes the medicine that will assist you and the strength you can call on. And this is South Shield. This is the innocence, your inner child. And it looks like a wolf on there. And it's number 9. So we have to call upon the innocence of our inner child, which is our strength that you can call on. That's what brings beauty back to my life. I don't get stuck in the patterns of, I don't know, adult thinking. The more childlike I can be, the more playful I can be, the happier I am. Just don't take life so seriously, or the hard knocks. Otherwise you just don't get up. I've been there too. Red Earth, South Shield, child filled with wonder, teach me to yield, laughter is your giveaway, and innocence and joy. Tricking me into the place of little girls and boys. Sorry, my camera's blowing around, the wind spirits are going cuckoo today. The South Shield is the shield of the child within, as well as the place where physical life begins. Red, the color of faith, is the color of the South on the medicine wheel, or sacred hoop. Through knowing the child within, you will restore faith in life and capture the wonder of being alive. The South Shield card marks a time for returning to the childlike parts of self that need no support from the ego. In other words, you'll need to lighten up and drop the uptight parts of self before you can continue. This may be a time to get some physical exercise to loosen up tight muscles, or to laugh to loosen up your sophisticated garbage. Stop holding on so tight and remember how to trust. How can you trust anything or anyone when the image in the mirror really isn't you? Listening and trusting the little tyke might restore some of the lost magic of life. Remember, playfulness heals a world of woes. The more serious you take life, the less anybody has a chance of being happy or having joy. The 6th card is the smoke flap card, which represents the hole at the top of the teepee where the hearth fire's smoke leaves and returns to Father Sky. This card symbolizes the needs met and the prayers being answered in this situation. So I got the talking stick card, viewpoints and options. $15. Talking stick remind me of each sacred point of view, complete within the circle of the sacred hoop. The talking stick is a tool used in many Native American traditions when a council is called. It allows the council member to present their sacred point of view. The talking stick is passed from person to person as they speak, and only the person holding the stick is allowed to talk during that time period. The talking stick is a tool that teaches us each of us to honor the sacred point of view of every living creature. The talking stick reminds us of the validity of other viewpoints and teaches us how to learn to listen and apply what we hear. We are being reminded not to interrupt others who are imparting wisdom. We are taught through listening that life has millions of options and answers to any dilemma. If the talking stick has appeared in your spread, you are probably not allowing yourself any options in your present situation, or have become too stuck on one idea to see any further than your self-created tunnel. Open up and listen to the opportunities that the talking stick says are coming your way. Remember that all life signals and or options are available to those who will hear. You are being given an opportunity to grow through an alternative route. Use this gift now. So that's the card. It symbolizes the needs met and prayers being answered in the situation. So listen. And this is a beautiful, excuse me. The 7th card is the loose tie rope card, where the second smoke flap rope has come undone and is loose blowing in the wind. If the smoke flap is not secure, snow, wind, and rain can come into your lodge. So the 7th card represents the unexpected challenge in this situation. So respect sacred space. 44. And you can see the little child with the red bandana in the middle of those circle. So this is the unexpected challenge. So you have to protect your sacred space from those who want to be disrespectful to it. And that's a challenge for everyone. I know that's been one of the hardest things I've had to learn. It's been a painful lesson. I did not respect myself, therefore I did not get respect from others until I started putting my foot down and showing them that I respect me. Great Mystery, teach me to honor the laws of sacred space, the customs and traditions of every creed and race. Great Mystery, teach me to develop the talents that I own, and to behave with reverence in another's home. Great Mystery, teach me the child in me to accept with grace the part of sacred mystery found in every space. The idea of sacred space has been one of the foundations of Native American philosophy throughout time. We see all life forms as having their own medicine wheel or life cycles. Every creature being has its own territory and respects the territory of another animal's. Two-leggeds also have a personal space that, if respected, becomes sacred. So always respect yourself, and do that by acting respectfully, and then others will treat you likely the same way. If they don't, get away from them. That's what I do, because they are not balanced within, and then I become out of balance, because for long I'll be behaving just like them, and then I don't like myself because I'm not behaving the way I'm supposed to. The Sacred Space card insists on respect for the possessions, ideas, homes, and persons of others. This also applies to demanding it for the self. Mark your territory. Respect yourself so that others will see that reflection in themselves and in how they deal with you. Be willing to say no. Sacred space means that you consider your body, feelings, possessions sacred, and that you will not allow others to abuse them. Only invite those who have earned the right into your sacred space. You are the one who sets up how other people treat you through how you treat yourself. In all cases, the respect you show yourself and other life forms determines how you relate to the planetary family. If you allow others to be destructive in your sacred space on some level, you don't have the guts to be disliked. It is not possible, or it is not important to be liked by others, but it is important to be able to live with yourself. Happiness begins within. So I have to be mindful of how I behave and how my reflection, how others see me and my behavior and what I'm reflecting out to others. Sometimes I don't like my own behavior. Sometimes I am disrespectful. Sometimes I get angry. But I do try to make an amends when I am wrong and rectify my bad behavior and do something about it. I don't want to disrespect others, and I don't want to be disrespected. So number 8 is the victory banner. The streamers at the top of the lodge poles denote the purpose of the teepee and the owner's function in the tribe. These streamers are victory banners. Therefore, the 8th card is the victory banner, which reflects the ability gained by the successful completion of your present pathway. So, this is 43, release the giveaway. And I've been drawing this one a lot, so this is my victory. I am releasing and giving away a gift that has been freely given to me. I'm trying to complete this circle by working on me. Aho, child of earth, do you know the secret of the giveaway? The more you release, the more you receive, for that is nature's way. Aho, child of earth, do you believe in reaping what you sow? A drop of wisdom will bring truth, and you will truly know. One of the most important ceremonies in Native American teachings is the giveaway, or potlatch ceremony. In this ritual, giving away of useful or loved possessions is a form of sharing with others. It is also a sign that the giver is willing to make a sacrifice and surrender a gift to another person without attachment or regret. The Native American of understanding originally meant to make sacred. So the Native understanding of sacrifice originally meant to make sacred. To make an act of any gift sacred, one has to complete that action with a joyful heart and a humble attitude. Giving is only one step of that process and allows the giver to look within so that he or she may examine the growth potential associated with the giveaway. The giveaway card spells relief through release. Don't get stuck on holding on to anything that no longer serves you. Associates, ideas, habits, and belongings may need to go at this time. Attachment to attitudes like needing to be needed or liked may no longer serve either. You are being asked to share what you can, give away something that can help someone else, or just to let go. Don't hold on so tight. The natural flow of life is squelched when you insist on